Saturday singer, Una Foden.
I'm fairly OK with heights. I bungee jump, I skydive.
Well, this is the 10 metre. I'm going to take the quick way down.
Oh, God. Wow. Go on, Austin.
I normally have to force people to go off the 10 metre board. As soon as Pollyanna saw Austin jump off, she was straight in there.
Oh, God. Well, now we all have to do it.
I'm not turning up on the day. Diver is 1/5 of the pop group The Saturdays. Where's she going to enter our top 10?
Who knows, the 3 metre, the 5 metre, or even the top spot? It's Una Foden!
I'm Una Foden. I'm a member of girl group The Saturdays.
Whatever the weather, we gon' be better together. So what's up, baby? What about us?
When I was 9 years old, I was All-Ireland champion swimmer. It reminds me of my childhood. I feel like I'm 10 years old again, back at the pool. But I never, ever came across a diving board.
Just fall, no pushing. Just lift up on your toes and fall. You didn't need to jump, but it was a good dive.
Oh, OK.
It's not like you're pushing out.
No.
It's up and over.
Up and over.
You just don't need the push.
Because Una was a competitive swimmer, she's so used to diving out as far as she can to try and be as quick as she can, where actually she needs to jump up and slow.
I really need to relearn how to dive as a diver, not a swimmer.
So we're just learning how to do somersaults. To go from here, take off. There you go.
That was it.
My baby toe sort of got caught, and there's a possibility it might be broken.
I've never heard of anyone to hurt their toe like that in the pit before, but it's the first for everything.
It was a bit disappointing to happen on, like, the second day of boot camp. I'll carry on, I'm a soldier.
Una is a bit accident prone.
Top of my head, my neck, my chest, my bum, my legs, and my baby toe.
I think you're quite fragile, like a little china thing that should just be sitting on the mantelpiece.
The water and I used to be like best friends, and the water seems to hate me now that I've decided I want to be a diver. Maybe it's a sign.
Here going solo. The rest of the girls are with you. How are you feeling? Confident?
I'm feeling confident because my girls are in the crowd, so they're going to cheer me on.
They sure will. There they are. Hello, ladies. Oh, you got a foam finger!
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. Now, you seem to be a little bit injury-prone. How's the baby toe right now?
Well, the baby toe, I call him he because he's a lot larger than my other baby toe, so he's the husband in the relationship. He's big and buff.
Clinical psychologist, that's what you need. Right, tonight, Una will be attempting the forward dive with tuck from the 5 metre board. I'll show you how it's done myself, Una, I'll be honest with you. But this morning, I'm full of a cold, I've got a little bit of flu, and I picked up the wrong gym bag. Brought Tess's with me. And trust me, you do not want to see me on a diving board in a pair of yoga pants. Here's Tom to demonstrate.
From a strong takeoff, tuck in tight with pointed toes and knees together. Kick out into a straight line, hitting the water vertically for a splash-free entry.
Ladies and gentlemen, Una Foden!
Una normally likes Saturdays. After her splash experience, I wonder if she likes them a little bit more now. A beautiful lineup, a little too much lean on the start. Needed to be a touch more vertical in her takeoff from the board. Very little splash though. I know Andy loves just singing along to the Saturdays in his car, but what does he think of Una's diving? Let's find out.
Well, I tell you what, someone once sang that Saturday night's all right for fighting. It's all right for diving, where you're concerned.
Oh, I did OK, hopefully.
Did you enjoy that?
I did, yeah. I just love it. I love being back in the water because I spent most of my childhood in the water, so it brings back a lot of memories. And just good to be
All
back.
Ireland champion, no less. Yeah. Well, let's see what the judges thought of your performance. The audience loved it. Leon.
Well, Una, I thought it was a nice dive. We saw Tom do the demo before, and it's because it's a forward dive in the tuck position. You need to grab hold of your shins.
Yeah.
But you just played patter cake with the top of your knees, so you didn't really show the shape, which ended up shorter vertical as you went into the water, which is a shame. But it does mean that if you would go up on the 7.5 metre, that would have been a vertical.
You could do that?
Okay. Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe.
Joe?
Well, Una, you certainly added some glamour here in Luton, the Las Vegas of Bedfordshire. So well done for that. Yeah, cheers. I thought it was extremely graceful, and I thought it was brave, and you looked like a charming little sylph going into the water there. So
thank
I
you.
was impressed.
Thank you.
Very good. And always that injured baby toe as well.
That was a baby toe. We had neglected it at the beginning.
He's been a little monster, hasn't
Yes.
he? Andy.
I'm going to have to take issue with Mr. Picky at the end here with your tuck shape, because I thought it was a really good attacking dive. You came off that ball with a strong jump, you moved into a tuck position sharply. Maybe the hands could have been a little bit more down the shins, but whatever. You kicked out really strongly, and you had a really good form into the water. It was great. A little bit shorter vertical, otherwise, good effort.
Thank you.
It's a pretty good comment. Starting with you, Andy, please.
It was slightly on the easy side, but I'm going with a 7.
Thank you very much, Joe.
Remember Las Vegas? It's an 8 from me.
Yeah, it was a simple dive, and you see some, high-class competition, but it's still well done. 7 from me.
Oh, thank you.
So, Andy, could you just clarify, did you say 7 or 7.5?
Must be the Alzheimer's kicking in, sorry, it was 7.5.
7.5. Thank you very much. That's 22.5 out of 30. The judges have spoken, but were they right? If you don't want to see Una leaving Las Vegas and you want to see her baby toe back here again in the semi-finals, then you need to vote for her using the numbers on your screen after everyone has dived. Please give it up for Una Foden. Off you go to see
Tom, you're getting really good at encouraging all our divers to keep diving after they've had a series of injuries, especially with Una.
Yeah, I mean, Una's hurt herself in situations that I never knew it was even possible to hurt yourself. But, I mean, she's done such a fantastic job. It's been amazing working with you. Jump in the middle. There you go.
How was that, Una?
It was I was quite nervous, but you just don't know what's going to happen. It's like it's sort of different every time I do it. But I thought I did a decent job, so I'm fairly
Rose to
happy
the
with
occasion.
myself.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was great.
It was a great dive. Do you think you've now got a hang of that dive, and if you get into the semi-finals, can you better that?
Well, you see, I'm halfway up to 10, so if I got through to the semi-finals, I'd definitely be moving up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you've got a lot more in your tank, so don't worry.
Yeah.
All right, fingers crossed.
For Una Foden, call 0902 0505 824 from a landline or 6505 824 from your mobile.
Come in here, Mr. K.
Bit of a cold. Good grief. Right, we've combined the judges' scores with your votes, and the celebrity with the highest scores will be going straight through to the semi-finals.
The celebrities in second and third place will dive again in the splash-off for the remaining place. The last two will unfortunately leave the competition immediately.
I can reveal the celebrity with the highest score and going straight through to the semi-final is... Richard Whitehead!
Popular choice he is as well. You voted for him, of course. And next up, and about to leave the competition and go home, I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye to... Pollyanna Woodward, you're going home!
So, we're left with Una Healy, Una Foden, Austin Healy, and Jenny Eclair. Two of you are in the splash-off. The other is going home. I can now reveal the next celebrity leaving the competition is... Jenny Eclair.
Hey, good bomb there. A good bomb for Jenny Eclair. So that means we have a splash-off with Una Foden and Austin Austin Healy there. They're going to repeat their dives from earlier this evening. So, guys, make your way up to the boards.
And here, diving once again for a place in the semi-final. Show your support for Una Foden!
Another very good dive here in the splash off. Do you know the seat I don't want to be in? The judges. It's up to you guys.
Come on in here. Do you enjoy doing that again?
It was good to get another go, yeah. It was scary, though.
How are the eyelids?
Yeah, it's nice hitting the water first with your eyelids. It's really, really pleasant.
OK, the judges, of course, have seen Austin and Una dive again. I'm now going to ask you which celebrity you want to see in the semi-finals.
Leon, we're going to come to you first. Who do you want to see go through?
Well, in the splash off, both of you upped your game. You both performed better than you did in the heat earlier. However, Austin's was much more complex, and so I'm going to go with Austin. The dive I'm putting through to the semi-final is Austin.
Thank you, Leon. One vote for Austin. Joe, who would you like to see go through?
Well, I have to say, based on the complexity of the dive and tonight's performance, I would put Austin through as well.
You've gone the same way as your fellow judges.
I love the fact that you made the change from what you got a coaching point from earlier on. The tuck shape was much better. But I would also have gone with the difficulty with Austin.
Well, it's nice when they listen to you, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's great.
Una, have you enjoyed yourself? Has the transition from being a swimmer to a diver, has it been enjoyable?
It has been so much fun. I've learned a new skill. I've made loads of friends. And thanks so much for everyone for voting tonight as well. And thank you, judges. Thank you all the trainers and Tom and everyone. Thank you.
It was such a tough heat, this one. You know, arguably 3 of 4 could easily grace a final, let alone a semi-final, Austin. You had to really work to get your place in that semi-final.
Yeah, absolutely. When you're up against a Paralympian gold medal like Richard, who's a great ambassador for sport, all sport, he's just, you know, I wanted my family to vote for him, to be honest.
They did, I heard.
Oh, they did, yeah. I told them to.
I'm sure the world of rugby is delighted that you'll be
I don't think they are.
No, I said that tongue in cheek. In the semi-final. Well done, guys. Thank you so much. Well done, Una. Well done, Austin.